Hello there, welcome to the 40+Woman. My name is Busola Jegede and it's always a pleasure being with you. The 40+Woman has always been so informative, inspirational. It's a program that women need to pay attention to because awesome information is always passed across on this platform. And today is another exciting episode, and everybody needs to listen to what we've got to say today. And so I'll be introducing our guest in a bit. Don't go anywhere. I'm taking a short break. See you soon. Hello there, my name is Busola Jegede. I am a John Maxwell certified coach, a consultant, and a chartered accountant. For over 15 years, I've been working with women, helping them to discover their purpose, their vision, holding their hands, seeing them through turning their visions to profitable ventures. And it will be a delight to work with you. Do you feel unfulfilled? Do you feel that there is more to your life? Do you have a story to tell, a book to write, a vision to birth? Are you over 40 or 50? I can assure you that the second half of your life can be better than the first half. Why don't you sign up for my one-on-one coaching session or a strategy session? It will be a joy to work with you to reinvent yourself, to birth a new you. Welcome back. Yes, on the 40+Woman today, our topic is wellness and healthy living for the 40+Woman. More than ever before, you, the woman who is 40, must know that this is not the time to be careless with what you eat, because the consequences can be disastrous. We've seen so many people who just eat anyhow, don't pay attention to their health. And you know, like they say, health is wealth. With us today on the 40+Woman show is somebody who is part of the house. She's been a facilitator at our Rejuvenate conference, and it's been a wonderful time having her then, and we are sure that you would also be blessed by her talk today. It's my pleasure to welcome to the 40+Woman a health coach, somebody who has invested time in helping people live healthy and even producing healthy products. Would you welcome with me to the 40+Woman, Princess Kate Emiko of Ishekiri Kingdom.
Thank you for having me.
You are welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, Princess, you have been, your life, can you tell us a little bit about your journey? You used to be
Obese,
and now you're so slim.
unfit. Let me use that word. Unfit, not just obese. Unfit, unhealthy, large stomach, which is a storage house for sickness and disease.
Wow.
And to the glory of God today, from 118, today I'm about 68 kilos.
Wow. 118
not
to
just
68.
68. To the glory of God, I'm fit, I'm healthy. It's a conscious effort. Conscious effort, no surgery. I had all my kids through cesarean section. My first boy is 21 now, in the university. Conscious effort of healthy eating as a lifestyle. Conscious effort, that's the only way I've been able to maintain it now for almost 20 years.
Wow, intentional.
Intentional eating. Intentional eating. And when the 40+Woman came up, I was very excited because I had a little bit of challenge when I got to 40, 41. People didn't notice, but the body is mine, but I noticed a lot of changes. The first thing I noticed, people didn't notice, I noticed that I was starting to have a little bulge. I was still eating the way I was eating. Conscious, so to say, of my food then. But I noticed that keeping it was not a challenge. And that is what I want most 40+Women to take note of. If you've been playing with your diet, 40+, it's time to make it a deal, a must. it is not actually about how you look, the body, but what is happening inside. That is where a lot of people get to know what is happening. A lot of things happen inside the body, or is happening inside the body. 40 plus. Estrogen decreases. You just find out that all of a sudden your appetite increases.
You're eating more.
You are eating more. Yet you are not burning as you were burning before. The energy you had before is no longer there. Before you know what you are doing, even a glass of water can make you put on abdominal fat. Oh yes, middle age spread. So 40 plus, there is a prescription for a 40 plus woman when it comes to diet.
What is that?
There's a prescription. We'll talk about it. Yes, a special prescription. The prescription for 20 years is different. You cannot afford to eat the way your teenage kids are eating.
Pizza.
Don't even try it. The way you want to look when you are 80, the journey starts now, 40 plus. If you want to look healthy, you want to look fit,
And feel.
The feeling is very important. The way you jump out of bed or the way you get out of bed all depends on the fuel you are putting in. The medicine, which is food. Food is medicine to be taken according to prescription.
Food is medicine.
The day you abuse that prescription, it will also abuse the body. And one thing about food as medicine, the side effect is very disastrous. And you don't see it now. Unlike maybe overdose of aspirin or any other medication, that the doctor can clearly do something. But for food, when you abuse food, that's why the doctors say accumulative effects. The report card might come later in form of diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, all sorts of fatty liver, even when you don't smoke and drink. These days it's very common. Dietary related fatty liver. Kidney failure, these days very common. Why? Because people are taking in steroids, people are taking in plastic, people are taking in energy drinks. Energy drink. The name sounds energy drink. When you are playing football for 90 minutes non-stop, energy, you need it. When you are playing maybe long tennis, carrying weights, doing something that requires burning, energy drink is not for entertainment. So when you take energy drink for entertainment, the entertainment result is going to give in your body is going to be disastrous. And the danger is that it's not the result is not now, it's accumulative result. So for the 40 plus, healthy eating is not an option, it is a must. If you want to enjoy, have a smooth journey and fulfill purpose, because you can't fulfill purpose with a sick body.
Wow, interesting. So what are the various ways that we can care for our health without using medication?
Back to lifestyle. Lifestyle, food, exercise, activities, medicine as in quote, maybe drugs or medicine. Those ones have their own terrible side effects. Food, like I said, is 80%, 85% your medicine. What you put in is very important. Because this body is a machine, just like our car. But fortunately, a lot of people understand their car more than the very car God gave them to drive through this earth. So the kind of fuel you put in your car is very important. Like our own normal vehicle, they have premium fuel, they have different types of fuel. So you disable oil. Same thing with your body. So for our bodies not to depend on medications, which weakens the liver, weakens the kidney, and sends the body to an early grave. Because once the liver is tired, you know, there's what they call Ayurvedic medicine. It's a Chinese method of nutrition. The liver is associated with anger. So when the liver is angry, you start seeing all sorts of degenerative disease coming up. The liver is telling you, I can't function anymore. You've given me too much steroids, you've given me too much sugar, you've given me too much oil, I can't go further. The liver is angry. Then the kidney is associated with fear, like shock. The liver will start filtering liquids It's afraid. Something is coming, the liver will just shut down. And then you also have the skin, which represents care and love. So all these things, everything is found on your diet, on your plate. The medicine the liver needs to function properly comes from food, not from steroids. And everything has been created natural
for you to consume.
For you to consume. So anything outside natural, because whether we like it or not, a brand new generator with the one you've been using for 40 years, forget the paint, forget the potty fillers, forget the make of the paint. Oh, look, when both of them are put to test, then you will know which one is an old woman inside both generators. So that is why we need to take appropriate care. Eating healthy is a must. Exercise, moving around,
necessary.
Is very, very important. Then the kind of liquid you consume after 40 or even 35 plus, the type of liquid you consume. Liquids are another sneaky ways of getting sickness and disease. If it is not natural, if it is not water, then it's not water. Because then the body needs a lot of, 40 plus, the body needs a lot of vitamins.
So you're suggesting we should always
naturally come from food first, then you can supplement.
Okay.
But you must seek doctor's advice.
Okay.
Very important. No self-medication. Unfortunately, if you open some women's bag now, the things you will find inside like a chemist. Body pain relief. Ask them who gave it to them. Nobody. They just
saw it out.
Antibiotics abuse.
Very common.
So those supplementing your diet, supporting your diet, the advice must come from your doctor. 40 plus. You are thinking of your bones now. The bones are getting, whether we like it or not. So we need a lot of lubricants, which must come from our omega-3s. And that is why you need your fish oil. That is why you need lots of veggies. Bones now, we are talking of bones, 40 plus. That's why you now see some ladies, when they are going out, they support with bedroom slippers in their bag. Because the bones are no longer like...
Exactly.
Look, these things are real. So you need a lot of calcium. So 40 plus, when you are eating, you eat with purpose. When you approach a buffet table, it's no longer how sweet the food is. You are thinking of...
And that can be so painful.
You are thinking of where is the calcium, where is the vitamin D, where is the magnesium, where is the potassium, where is the thing that will make my liver breathe, where are those things that will help my kidney, my heart, I don't want it to fail, where is the fish? That is where your focus
is. Eat with caution.
Eat with wisdom. 40 plus. So that is the way you avoid carrying bags of medications. And the lifestyle, exercise. We are not talking about man of war or incredible work exercise here. Something you enjoy.
Exactly.
It has to be a personal enjoyment, not because your friend is doing it. Something you enjoy that can make you sweat. Sweating is detoxification.
Right.
That can make you sweat for at least 30 minutes. 3-4 times a week. If he's walking around, if he's dancing, or something. And then 40 plus. The truth is that muscle mass is decreasing. So prescription, we need a lot of protein. This is no time to play around. If you play around carbs will just fool you. This is no time to play around carbs. 40 plus. So a lot of things has to be taken into consideration when it comes to your plate, your diet.
You don't just eat anyhow.
You can't afford it, or you look anyhow.
The consequences are great.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Oh yes, 40 plus.
You can't just be eating chocolates.
You can't burn it. You can't be taking fizzy drinks. You can't compare. Most of all these fizzy drinks, chocolates, beverages that they advertise on television. When you look at the adverts, like a popular one, the kids were running, the kids were playing football, the kids were active, and then when they came home, their mom welcomed them and gave them that fizzy drink. Energy. A 40 plus woman in front of a popular favorite TV. Just make the drink And then you drink and you expect it to not to. It's energy drink. When you take it, you use the energy. So when you don't use the energy will use your body in a very wrong way. So anything you are eating at all, you must have that is, it must edify your body. If it's not edifying, just drop it, because you can't run around like your teenage son or your teenage daughter, or this is not the time you help your baby to finish his or her meal, because those meals contain lots of sugar. Because
like
for them,
some people do,
like a lot of people do, they do it. I don't want it to waste when your own body is not a dustbin. This is the time to be conscious of what goes into your body. You draw out a plan. If you've never had a meal plan before, 40+, you draw out a plan. And the plan will take care of everything, including your skin, your heart, your liver, your kidney, everything about you. The plan will take care of it. Natural.
Wow.
Lifestyle change, exercise, lots of water, natural juices. And when I'm talking about natural juices, no too much fruit juice, because fruit juice, the end of it is fructose, which is sugar. And that is why you see a lot of 40+ women carry meat, stomach, protruded stomach. Because 40+ stress, cortisol hormones, because hormones change.
Yeah.
40+ hormones, the hormones will start reacting, the hormones will start changing. So that is why you need to change your diet to suit what is going on in your body. Wow. If you ignore the place of diet, the result is not interesting. Even if you're on medications, for those medications to work, you need a proper diet.
So, having spoken so much about the need for eating right, and we're in an environment where our food in Africa is basically carbohydrates. What can we do?
We have lots
of planning the meals.
We have lots of interesting food. Let me even start here. Nigeria and Africa. Now, first, you eat according to your own energy requirement.
Okay.
Very important. So even if you are eating boiled yam, you eat according to your energy
what you are going to use,
or what you are going to use.
Not as you see it.
Not as you see it. Not as your spouse is eating. It's not a competition. And then the method of preparation. When you fry your yam, you fried out most of the nutrients. Okay. You've soaked that yam with oil. 40+, the type of oil you use for your body, the type of oil you are not giving your body is very important. You can't afford cheap oil. Very important.
Wow.
Just as you can't afford cheap oil for your car. This is the time you pay attention to the extra virgins olive oil, no matter how expensive. For people that say health is expensive, try cure sickness first. Prevention is not better than cure. So you need to, in fact, like I said, conscious effort of what goes into your body. Very important. We have a lot of plantain is there. Green plantain or ripe one. Very, very diabetic friendly.
It reduces blood sugar.
Reduces blood sugar. But what I would say here is that you need to have time to prepare your meals yourself. 40+ is not the time to put your life in eateries.
In somebody's hand.
Because no eatery, I repeat, no matter the name, is going to take off your liver and your kidney to prepare their food. No.
They may even add
thinking of their
sweetness.
back. They do. They are thinking of their back and cut. They will come back. The taste buds, we have to change it.
Wow.
And 40+ metabolism has slowed down.
It's not like before.
It's not like before. So this is only time to go about frying and frying and frying. 1 tablespoon of oil is 120-140 calories.
Wow.
So when you imagine how many calories will be soaked in that plantain they call dodo.
Hey, I was not supposed to eat dodo again.
No, I'm not. It's just an advice. Especially when you have health issues or when you've been eating dodo till 40. So this is the time you see dodo as indulging. You indulge in it. not compulsory eating.
So we need to avoid some foods.
You avoid some food, especially fried foods. Consciously avoid it. Pay more attention to fruits and vegetables. Have more vegetables, less fruit. Pay more attention to protein. Plant protein. Plant protein, not animal protein. Plant protein. And then, of course, fish, chicken. 40 plus, leave the red meat for the teenagers and for the ones growing. Conscious, you've had enough conscious effort. And then the oil you use, very important. The method of cooking, very important. In fact, most of the food should be natural. Talking about carbohydrates in Africa, our rice, our natural rice is not loaded with carbs, ma'am.
What is it?
Our natural rice is loaded with fiber, which is very essential.
The ofada rice.
And the brown rice, which is very essential for the 40+ woman. To mop up excess sugar, to cleanse the colon. Because 40+, most people are already experiencing irregularity in their bowel movement because of their previous diet. So they need a lot of fiber to mop it up. And fiber is not found in puff and small chops. Let's be real.
Wow, I want us to hold that thought there. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Introducing Blissful Honey Beans. Rich in protein and fiber. Good nutrition for your family. Blissful Honey Beans. Hygienically packed in 2 kg and 1 kg packet. Stone-free and weevil-free. Pour straight to your pot and cook. Stress-free and convenient. Order online and it will be delivered anywhere in Lagos. For other locations, call 070-8307-6210. Blissful Honey Beans. No stress.
Hello there, my name is Tessie Onokala. I'm the CEO of Needlecraft Couture. Needlecraft Couture is a quintessential fashion house with head office in Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. Needlecraft was born to take care of women, to make them understand their sizes, their frame, and create an identity for each woman. We tailor-made your identity to fit just you. Needlecraft Fashion Academy was born out of the need to cater to men and women, boys and girls, desirous of becoming fashion designers. We want you to walk into a fashion store, pick up a fashion item that can compete with the international standard. How do you achieve that? You have to start to build up a foundation, a formidable foundation that can aid your potential and achieve your success and your drive as a fashion designer. It is one thing to know how to cut and sew. It is another thing to know how to translate your ideas or designs into reality, giving it first a form, second acceptability, third quality, and fourth value. Value is the price that is paid for whatever you're offering. Now, Needlecraft Fashion Academy accepts all ages and forms. If you're working class, you're a student, you're a housewife, you just want to learn a skill, somebody walked into Needlecraft Fashion Academy 2 weeks ago and said, I am sick and tired of people making boo-boo for me, and I'm spending 10,000 per boo-boo. This is all I wear. I want to be able to do it myself and make my own creativity just for myself. So it's open to every woman, every boy, and every girl who would want to step out of the usual and move to the next phase of fashion. As it evolves daily, we introduce you to market value, cost on production, quality control, and finally time management. That is what is infused into our training. We teach pattern drafting, freehand cutting, and the rest of them. We want to welcome you on board to Needlecraft Fashion Academy, where fashion is redefined.
Welcome back. Yes, we've been talking about wellness and healthy living for the 40+ woman, and we still have Princess Kate Emiko here. She's going to be giving us her final thoughts on healthy living, and we are also bringing you another episode on diet. So we will wrap up this one, and we really want to talk about diet. because a lot is happening out there. So Princess, can you give us your final words on this wellness, on what you've been talking about so far?
Okay, I will just advise, it's an advice, see food as medicine, and eating well is different from eating right. Eating well is entertainment, eating well is affluence, eating well is I can afford it. But remember, everything might be permissible, but not all profits the body. And then eating right is eating according to what your body needs, not what even your spouse needs. What does my body need at this age, 40 plus? So you need to find out your prescription, very important. There's a prescription for the 40 plus woman, there's a prescription for the 30 plus woman, there's a prescription for the pregnant woman, there's a prescription for the banker, and there is a prescription even for the truck pusher. So find out what your prescription is, and that will be your medicine. Remain blessed.
Thank you so much. Yes, there you have it. You've got to know what your own particular prescription is, and we'll be bringing up another episode where we're focusing on diet. Thank you so much. You can join us on our social media platforms, the 40 Plus Woman on Instagram, Jegede Busola, and then on Facebook you can join our Facebook group. Thank you so much, and see you again on the 40 Plus Woman.
Like a diamond in the rough, you were built up to be tough. You were blessed beyond the curse by the power of the cross. So don't give up.